Ladies and gentlemen, this is an article that came out March 2nd, 2019 from the New York Post. I've always had, my own personal feelings about how I feel when it comes down to these illegals getting more protection through this federal government than the descendants of slaves and our ancestors being here a lot longer and building up this country. Now, I know Trump is opposed to many of these sanctuary cities, states, and counties, but nevertheless, they have never been dismantled. And they were just approved in getting grants to ensure that these sanctuary cities, counties, and states will continue shielding and protecting these illegals from the authorities. Now, I want you to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, 500 years of our presence building up and maintaining America. And a cop at any given moment can come up to you, scream, resisting arrest, and you could have no weapon or anything in your hand, and he can shoot one of us, and it's completely justified. But they have these sanctuary locations for immigrants, and authorities cannot touch them. And there are no politicians that are willing to give us that protection. Bernie Sanders is not pushing legislation to keep these cops from shooting us unarmed. Kamala Harris is not doing it. Cory Booker is not doing it. Elizabeth Warren, none of these candidates have pushed one single piece of legislation to protect the Black community from the authorities. Not one. But they have pushed legislation to support mass incarceration. They have pushed legislation during the crack epidemic to consider crack a felony. They have pushed legislation to protect the cops even further. But they have never pushed no agenda or provided grants to protect the Black community from all the harm this government has done to it. But somebody can hop a goddamn fence, run up into a sanctuary city, and they are safer than the average Black citizen from the American government. That says a lot. That says a lot, y'all. Most of the sanctuary cities that Trump threatened he would not get law enforcement grants have received or been cleared to receive the money. After all, the Justice Department said courts have chipped away at the crackdown that escalated in 2017 with letters from former Attorney General Jeff Sessions to 29 cities, metro areas, counties, or states it considered had adopted sanctuary policies, saying those policies may violate federal law. And guess what? Do you know these places that provide sanctuaries to illegal immigrants say to the authorities, we don't even care if we're breaking the law. We're going to set this up anyway. Do y'all know that? That's how far they're going to protect these illegals. But not one of these states, 50 of them, not one of them have said the same thing about Black people. We don't care. We're going to protect our Black citizens. Not one. Not one. I want you to always remember that. Not one. but they are willing to break the law to keep a fence hopper safe. They are willing to break the law, y'all, with no problem, defiant of what the federal government is telling them is illegal. They're doing it anyway. That says a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, let's help these illegals. Don't do nothing for those Negroes. Don't give them nothing. Don't protect them. Don't do nothing for them. Those 29 jurisdictions, which include cities as large as Los Angeles, and listen, this is Bernie Sanders territory, and as small as Burlington, Vermont. Only Oregon has yet to be cleared to receive the grants from 2017. A Justice Department spokesman said last week New York City's grant money was freed up in November by a district court judge who ruled that the Justice Department's restrictions infringe on the city's sovereign authority. Man, it's amazing. They have sovereign authorities when it comes down to protecting the illegals, y'all. Similar cases are being litigated across the country, and the Department of Justice is considering appealing some rulings. Trump says that places that don't cooperate with federal immigration authorities pose a threat to public safety. So they are not only defying the government by setting up sanctuary places for illegals, they are also getting grant money for something they technically are not supposed to do, but they're moving forward and doing it anyway. And these are the same people protecting these illegals that are looking you in the face, Black man, woman, and child, and saying you don't deserve anything. We built up this country a hell of a lot more than any illegal. Where's our sanctuary locations, Black man, woman, and child? Where is it? Out of 50 states, who's offering that to Black people? Who's offering to keep us safe from the authorities that kill us every single day across America? None. Never forget that. Never forget they are providing more protection for non-citizens than they are the descendants of slaves that built their nation and provided their economy. Just go look up slave economy. The slave economy gave America their present day economy, gave America a global economy, trading the goods and cotton with the world, cotton that was picked with our forefather hands. But they are providing safety to people that weren't even born here, but want to tell us we're not entitled to anything. America is a very wicked, evil place. And so are all of these politicians that are in favor of this sort of thing, which is virtually all of these Democratic candidates. They can sit in your face and justify this, and at the same time tell the Black community you are not entitled to anything. So some immigrant is more entitled in America than we are. Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.